Indeed, when we discuss trade in this country, we must not forget that our most urgent and pressing problem, an issue of the highest national interest, is to make sure we can trade freely within our own country. I don't think that's too much to ask, and that's where we need to get to, one way or the other. Coming back to trade, leaving the European Union changes many things for this country, but perhaps none more immediately and visibly than the UK's ability to fully control its international trade policy. For the first time in almost 5 decades, we're once again fully in control of our external tariffs, how goods and services come into the UK, which countries we do bilateral deals with, and how we wish to engage in multilateral bodies around the world. No more sitting silently behind the EU nameplate, instead a chance to really influence discussions in our own interests. So my friend Anne-Marie Trevelyan has already said a lot today about the progress we're making on these issues, in our own tariff regime, at the WTO, and of course in our own FTA programme, and I won't repeat that now. But what I do want to underline is that none of that progress would have been possible if we'd done what many wanted and gone with a different form of Brexit, one that kept us more closely in the EU's orbit. Our policy on all these matters would have remained subcontracted to a remote organisation, many stages removed from our citizens, with even less democratic oversight than when we were a member state. The question of democracy, the most fundamental cornerstone of Brexit. We're now in a different position to the EU member states. Trade policy is only one of the things that EU members can't change in their elections. Most can't also change their fiscal policy, their industrial policy, competition policy, energy policy, and so on. If you're in the euro, obviously you can't change monetary policy either. Those countries have made that choice. It's for them. But personally, I can't help believing that the high levels of churn in political parties and leaders in EU countries, the fraying of party structures, the rise of genuinely populist and anti-system parties is not some way connected to this inability to change a lot of important things through elections. And that's why I'm glad we've taken a different road here in the UK. Our elections now matter. Everything can change as a result of them, and politicians have got to compete in the marketplace of ideas.